Hi, my name's Gemma.
Hi, I'm Matt, I'm 31.
Hello, my name's Lauren Kelly.
Hi, my name is Natalie.
My name is Tracy.
My name is Paige.
My name's Katia.
Hi, my name's Rihanna.
My name's Karina.
Hi, I'm Irina.
My name is Katie.
My name is Matt.
Jessica.
It's Connie Wardell.
Marisa.
I'm Jessica Heather.
My name is Courtney Turner, and this is what an invisible illness looks like.
I'm 24 years old. I have Crohn's disease, chronic fatigue and anxiety.
And I have multiple chronic illnesses, including HEDS, POTS, fibromyalgia, chronic migraine, chronic fatigue syndrome, and mast cell activation or allergies.
I suffer from systemic lupus. I also have Raynaud's, which is where you're affected by the cold. I have osteoporosis. I also have Hughes syndrome, which means that my blood is really thick and sticky, which can cause blood clots really easily. And I suffer from chronic migraine.
I suffer with ulcerative colitis, which is a form of inflammatory bowel disease, which has resulted in me needing a permanent ileostomy, polycystic ovary syndrome, and a variety of mental health conditions.
I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and gastroesophageal reflux disease. I'm under investigation for cyclical vomiting syndrome and mast cell activation disorder.
Endometriosis, fibromyalgia, hypermobility syndrome, IBS, psoriasis, anxiety, and depression.
I have lupus, and I have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, chronic pain, massive fatigue, anxiety, and clinical depression.
And I got diagnosed with the POTS syndrome, the postural tachycardia syndrome.
And I've got Crohn's disease.
I'm 21 years old, living with an ileostomy bag due to ulcerative colitis and primary sclerosing cholangitis.
And I have a colonic motility disorder, bipolar disorder, and also I have a suspected megacolon.
Endometriosis, adenomyosis, and fibromyalgia.
And I was diagnosed with ME 9.5 years ago.
Ulcerative colitis has ruled my life.
I have several different chronic illnesses. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, POTS, gastroparesis, lupus, dermatomyositis,
hypermobility, fibromyalgia, POTS syndrome, Raynaud's, adenomyosis, IBS, asthma, chronic fatigue, celiac disease, milk intolerance, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
My first disorder is Behçet syndrome. It is a rare form of vasculitis. I also have gastroparesis, fibromyalgia, Raynaud's syndrome, borderline personality disorder, and endometriosis.
These are all invisible conditions, and looking at me you wouldn't know that I suffer from any of these, yet I am in chronic pain from one symptom or another every single day.
Most people think I look normal when they see me out, but if you look close enough you can see that an invisible illness really isn't that invisible.
On a day-to-day basis, I do struggle to do some everyday activities. On a daily basis, I may look like this, or I might be in a wheelchair, or using crutches, or walking sticks, or other aids to help me move.
There's not really a week that goes by that I don't have really bad, horrific migraines. Most of the time I look well, which is why people will say you don't look sick, which is probably the most frustrating thing on the planet.
This is why I have all my medication through a PICC line, because the blood vessels don't allow my veins to work properly.
I have gastroparesis, and it has caused me to have a GJ feeding tube. And my POTS last year caused me to have to get a central line. Gastroparesis also had me on TPN through that central line. And I ended up getting sepsis, which caused me to have to get a tracheotomy, which now has a scar here.
There are so many of us with invisible and hidden illnesses that are battling so much and hiding it behind a smile on our face.
I have an invisible illness.
I have an invisible illness.
And I have an invisible illness.
I have an invisible illness.
I have an invisible illness.
I have invisible illness.
I have an invisible illness.
I have an invisible illness.
I have a range of invisible illnesses.
I do have invisible illnesses.
I have an invisible illness.
And it is an invisible illness.
These are invisible illnesses many people deal with.
Each one of these plays a massive role in my life. Every single day I'm invisible to many people.
But just because I look okay doesn't mean that I am.
It doesn't have to be seen to be real. Please be kind. You don't know what anyone's going through. We were always taught as children to not judge a book by a cover. And yet as adults, it seems that we've forgotten that very basic lesson.
It's important to make sure we're always kind to anyone we meet. So remember, always be kind.
So please be kind.
Please be kind.
Please be kind.
So please be kind.
So please don't make assumptions, and please be kind.
Please be kind.
Be kind.
I really wish people would be a little bit more kinder.
As please be kind.
Always try and be kind to people.
Please be kind.
Please always be kind, as we don't always know the invisible battles that people are facing all day, every day.
Oh, please be kind.
Not just to the people that you love, but to everybody around you.
So please be kind. There's a lot more going on to what you can see.
You never know what's going on behind closed doors, and you don't ever know how much someone is suffering.
Be kind, be nice.
That's the greatest thing that I've learned, is to be kind. But be kind to yourself as well as others.
Because you don't know what someone's going through.
If you look close enough, an invisible illness really isn't that invisible.